Hello and welcome everyone, it is me, the Lover, also known as the Power to Duelist, back for you in Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel, and you did not expect to see me so soon again. But we are back for the second time this week on the Morphtronic rank grind. I really wanted to get another episode in, sticking to the going second list for this one once again, before we start doing some different stuff next week. Yeah, not a whole lot to add. The deck will stay unchanged. Let's just jump into some games and see if we maybe can get a couple bangers in. Well, first coin toss of the day, we do win it, and we will be opting to go second. As mentioned in the last video, I think a nice part about playing any blind second deck in an environment in Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel, that you just get to calmly say, hey, what happens with the coin toss. God, would that be crazy going first, usually. That could get interesting, depending on what our opponent is on. This is definitely a lot of gas. We might be able to push through a good bit of interaction that way. Would still like to, find a bit of, funny stuff along the way. Maybe like a Kaiju or something, and there, yeah, Kaiju would be great against that. I'ma keep it a stack. Pitch the Cyframe driver here for EV, and then we can go purely effect and excavate. It's like so surprising that this deck ended up being, I think, funnily enough, very low rarity. Cause like Purely is only a rare. I think Pure Lily is also like very low rarity. I don't know. Maybe Konami was feeling generous that day and said, "Yep." There's like I think X Purely Happiness is a UR. As we saw here, Sleepy Memory is a UR, which is of course one of the key cards in this deck, as that gives you the draws during the standby phase. But yeah, otherwise this is a surprisingly very NNR legal. So maybe that's something scary to watch out for in the next NNR event. For probably Leap here, if we don't already have it. And then we can Xyz with the Sleepy Memory Engrave, right? Wait, do we have the because I think we don't have like the small Xyz for that yet, right? E Pearly Noir. I don't know. So they will get a draw in our standby phase, and we have the. Well, they will get 2 draws, because this probably attaches another Sleepy Memory then. And they have the Beauty Negate, if I'm not completely mistaken, and missing anything. Not attaching another Sleepy Memory. Find Caught by the Grave, that's not crazy here, right? I mean, to be fair, it'd be nice if, our opponent like happens to find a hand trap of this, which is not entirely unrealistic. I will go ahead, stick this Morphtronic Saffron here, and then I think we start going off. Interesting. Well, I guess it's time to see what we can find. Would really like to see maybe like an early vacuum, and that'd be great to just get Beauty out of the way. Oh, well, that sure does that, that sure does it. That sure does it. Yeah, I think we just start, start blasting. I'm like trying to think where I want to take this, if I just want to make a Zeus clear the board. Though I don't know if that's enough to, lock this game down. I mean, to be fair, we can make like a very large Zeus here. What's like the more annoying one of these? I should definitely get rid of the my friend, because that's follow-up. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to go vacuumin. Which of these do I want to get rid of the most? Target 2 spell traps, quick. Let's just get rid of plump. I don't know. Well, that resolves, which is nice. And then we can go ahead and make a copy of Nightmare Phoenix. I mean, we can probably also just kill, right? Go Phoenix here. We'll ditch a converter. Pop the my friend. We attack our grave. So that will be something we will have to deal with eventually. We'll go Saffron here. Maybe find something else cool. We don't find anything. Well, it is what it is. Which means we're probably going converter here. Southphone into a telephone. And from there we should be able to clean this game up. Maybe should have like set up a draw with the Phoenix so that I have a discard for like a unicorn. But oh well. Oh well, oh well. Summon a monster. We'll go Southphone here. We do have a Southphone on top, so that's nice. We can, you know, chain a couple summons here. Just need to maybe find another body. That'd be kind of great. Would appreciate that. Yeah, I think it's Unicorn. Yeah, Unicorn, no effect once again. Then we make access code out the field spell. And that should be just about it. Depending on, you know, what we hit off the south on. Could have also just machine nuked the telephone, to be fair. Oh well. Unicorn. Go access code here. Go banish a fire. I think the beauty is like target by like a delicious memory, right? Which is the one that prevents destruction. I guess it's time to find out. We'll banish Unicorn. Pop the happiness. Go south on here. That's a miss. Yeah, then I think we just make Zeus, right? Yeah, we just make Nightingale into Downed Zeus. That's, I think, the most reasonable approach. Go combat here, punch the beauty. Yep, does indeed not get outed. Go 4, go for another 4. And then main 2, we go down Zeus. This is such a silly interaction, by the way. You can take the Downed Magician, make that on top of like an Xyz, and then still, you know, turn that Downed into Zeus, because it like retains the fact that it has battled that turn. For a moment I was worried, but that was just lag. Jesus Christ, I clicked on my extra and was like, why is there, you know, no big machine turning up here, you know? Hello? What is happening? But I feel like we're in a very good position here. Both main deck names in grave, so we can call by one of those, and that is a scoop. To be fair, would have been game if I just, you know, click button and, you know, play the second machine dupe, but I don't know. I'm, you know, I'm a silly guy, you know. Some people would say other things, other words beginning with S, but you know, I'm a bit of, you know, put the image on screen. I bring a sort of silly goose energy to the competitive ladder that other people wouldn't understand. Blackwing deck box. Oh boy, do I really want to go second into this? That's like such a like cool nostalgic deck, but damn, going second in the Blackwings is not great. At least we found Pot of Prosperity, so yeah, like maybe we can find like a big sweeper that might help deal with that. But the opener is not terrible. Oh, Star Pendulum Graph. Damn. Yeah, we're about to see, like, the mother of all combos here, Jack. Can't fret over every extender. Well, that just happened. Huh? Huh? Okay. Was this like a thing where they thought something would work differently than, you know, it ended up doing? Huh? Was this like a try to chronograph? Wait, chronograph is limited in Master Duel? Huh? What? Were they like hoping that this will trigger Star Pendulum Graph? Or did they like miss the Star Pendulum Graph trigger? That's like probably what happened. That's, you know, Sherlock Laval on the case, but I think it's a missed Pendulum Graph trigger there. Maybe we'll take a rank up. I'd be down for that, you know. I'd be absolutely down for that. Going second, most menacing thing to do in like a rank up game. Opponents on the rank up's like, yeah, you know, killing it on the ladder, chilling, and then opponents like, yep, you can go first. Passes turn, interesting. Okay. Ooh, that's a crazy rip off the top. I think we can kill them. So we go 1 for 1. And we have a telephone in hand, so we can pitch the telephone for the 1 for 1. And just summon another one. Well, you better have something for this. Or you don't. Interesting. Prepare to enter a world of pain, I guess. We'll go ahead, telephone into a Linkuriboh here. This is very boring stuff, so I probably will cut this out. One day I will get Nibiru for my crimes against humanity. Hopefully that day is not today. We'll go access code here, target the unicorn. Go telephone, summon this here, telephone. Go. Has like the same effect essentially, so we'll go Linkuriboh here. Link this off. Telephone here. Summon this silly little guy once again. Damn. I know you're not supposed to have favorites, but Telephone is definitely my least favorite. Jesus Christ. I mean, to be fair, I could have just normal summoned the vacuum, and I haven't had enough 4 names on field for like a format Appaloosa, which is game. So I can just put this on the board, make a format Appaloosa, which is 3200 and game, and I also can't get nipped anymore. Just need to hope that like imperm isn't real, which is like the one thing. 32. I do get the damage calc question, and do we connect 53? These last two felt like paid actors. Like, okay, you know, I know this looks weird, but I'm not making enough money to pay these people, especially in like Plat 3. But, you know, now we're Plat 2, which, that's a thing. We take that. Holy. I'm very much considering just, like, ruining my entire mood with this one next game. I think, yeah. I think we try and go again. See what happens. We're on a roll. This like going second thing is kind of crazy. Though to be fair, I feel like the last two were like very much just kind of lucky ones. I feel like if we like have to go second with like that hand into like a full pendulum board, then we're probably not doing a whole lot. Jesus Christ, what is that opener? I'm gonna need like a machine. Okay, generator. Jesus Christ, I'm gonna have to do some reading on this one. I do not know what half of these cards do. Okay, so Vala summons back Ha here. Ha's an Omni, I know that. Ha tributes like 2 generators and then is like an Omni negate. I know the new XZ is kind of crazy. I know that, and Vala's of course insane on like follow-up turns. Mereologic Aggregator sends a monster from the extra deck to the graveyard. Okay. Interesting. So we get a draw in, which is kind of cute. You know, make a rank 9, get like an upstart goblin in. Get the Ha back into the graveyards. A machine, please. That's not a machine, that's Ash Blossom. I think we keep the Ash in hand and hope that does it. Would be nice, you know. Because I feel like from here we maybe just need like a machine to, you know, push through this. Do I want to negate this? This gets Vala back into the graveyard. Special summon a generator monster from hand or grave, except Vala. I feel like that's fine. Oh, does this trigger Garura again? Oh, that's so cool. Wait, that's actually sick. What the fuck? That's so sick. So this is just like a draw engine in this deck. You just, you know, cycle between a material and Garura and keep drawing. Send a monster from hand or deck to grave. I feel like 1-for-1 is a very good thing to negate. Speaking from experience. That's like a fairly decent thing to hit. We go combat, I guess. 26 will be what we will be taking here. But that's like a cool interaction. This is almost a machine. This is almost a machine. This is almost a machine. And there's boss stage. That's not good. There is the boss stage. I mean, this doesn't get him the draw, so I feel like, you know, go ahead, attach. Put the Ha into the grave, and then just go combat punch for 26 again. Should maybe consider making like a Zeus here. I'm still very much interested to see what that back row is. Okay. Not only do all the Morphtronic names in the deck, but also the like generic monsters we're playing do it, which is, you know, cool. So, you know, if we could see one of those right just about now, that'd be pretty freaking cool. Vacuuman does it. Vacuuman should do it, yeah. Vacuuman should just about do it. Gets to summon an 8 generator from the deck here, which is going to be Vala. And then we get a whole bunch of tokens, right? If you summon a generator, got a bunch of tokens. We could negate Vala here. I think we are going to do that, yeah. Because at the end of the day, we are just making like our own Zeus and trying to kill them from there. So we'll see. Vala gets negated. Boss stage summons a whole bunch of tokens. We can... Do I normal this Vacuuman, or do I... I think I normal this Vacuuman and then try to convert her. Oh, response time. Converter, target the Vacuuman. If this gets ashed, I can still machine dupe the Vacuuman. Max C. That's not good. That is not good. I'm not a fan of that. I'm not a fan of that. I think then we just make Zeus. We go Southfawn, summon back the Vacuuman. Or like Southfawn, try and summon back the Vacuuman. And just try and stick a Zeus. Ash on the Southfawn. That's not great. I don't want to commit more. Why? Pain. I really heckin' love Maxi. It's so cool to have a card in this game that just says, yep, do your worst. And either be forced to sit here and pass, or make suboptimal plays. Jesus Christ, that Ash was huge. Yeah, then I have to machine dupe, otherwise I'm not getting to anything. I'm dead on the follow-up anyways. Only hope is like to stick a Zeus. And hope that does it, you know. I think what we can do, though... Is that even worth it? You can go at Zeus, yeah. I don't really give a damn. I've got a Chalice for that, so you know. I love Chalice. Chalice is such a great card. Yeah, and then we just make Assembled in a Zeus. Send grave, draw 1. You will be drawing a bit more than that. Yeah, because I don't feel like we can deck them out. I feel like for that we have way too little extension possibilities here. So yeah, we'll just go Assembled. Go down at Zeus, and that should be all for now. Combat. Punch for 6. Punch for another 6. Although we could just make the Zeus on top of this. We don't need to make downward. And And punch for another 6. Because we already 3 materials under this. And the Zeus will be formats that way. I don't think making like putting like the 5th under it and being like, hey, you know, here's a thing is like worth it. We'll go Zeus here. Hope that's not an impom, by the way, which is the sickest part about all this. That's a caught by. We caught by Ash. That's fine. Go ahead. If I draw Ash next turn, I was probably just gonna pitch it for the 1/1 anyways. Well, and this way our opponent gets to play into a single Zeus activation with 7 cards in hand and a Valor engrave. I really think it's great that this card is still legal. It's so healthy for the game. It keeps all those, you know, decks in check that would, you know, just play Yu-Gi-Oh! Instead of Magic the Gathering. And who would want that, right? You know? Oh my god. E-Tally for Syrif. Whoa, 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 whoa. Somebody's cooking. Okay. Reflector, we add Beast. What do you make with this in this deck? Just like to make another 9 or especially level 9 generator. Oh, we can make Baron. Mardell, add a generator card. Do I have to Zeus here? Just in case they play Baron? I mean, now it's too late anyways, so... Yeah, okay. Should have Zeused it. It's Baron, yeah. Yeah. Yep. That's just about game. That is just about game. Yeah. Because the Baron just clean deals with the Zeus. Can go Baron, target Zeus. If I chain the Zeus, they just Baron negate. And Baron on her own is game. Oh well, oh well. Jesus Christ, that sure was a way to end it. I should have quit when I was on top, but anyways, I think this list is still pretty neat. I feel like you could maybe try and address some of the consistency issues like you saw in that last game with a couple more names. The initial list this was based upon, as maybe if some of you guys checked that out, was on stuff like Turbo Booster for like additional level 1s. Or the, where is it? The level 1 Gizmek Inaba. Because, you know, also goes into Assembled Nightingale. And, you know, can easily put like a Salphon, a Telephon onto the board. Any Morphtronic really. Which is the cool part. So maybe that's like a change. But otherwise I feel like the list worked fine for, you know, the time we did pilot it. But as mentioned, you know, in the last one, we'll be moving on to something different for the next week. I feel like, you know, some of the cards that you are seeing in my collection on the right are kind of spoiling it what I am looking to build. But yeah, you'll probably see that in action in the coming week. But with all that out of the way, I will once again be thanking you guys very much for watching and, you know, keep supporting the series by just, you know, sticking around, watching the videos. So yeah, I'll see you guys again next time. But until then, goodbye.